Yo, what's going on, my Veve OGs, my Omi homies, my fellow web slingers, and everybody else on YouTube? It's your bromie, the Gale, back at it again with another Veve video. Let's swing into it. Alright, y'all, we're gonna get right into it. So in this video, I just wanna take a closer look at the Amazing Fantasy 15 comic, and I got some decisions to make, right? I think this is an important time in history, and I fear that we may not get this opportunity again. So currently, there are 1,386 editions available for purchase. It is one day after the Amazing Fantasy drop. So let's take a look at the current situation once more. The common, there is 667 editions available for purchase. The floor is currently 534 gems, with a fairly thin floor to 600, right? So let's look at the uncommon. Half the supply of the common available for purchase, 332, currently with a floor of 343 editions, or gems, sorry. Yeah, not too far off from 400 gems, right? So let's go back and look at the rare. 191 editions available for purchase. Currently has a floor of 569 gems. Not too far off from a 630 floor. Now the interesting thing here is that the rare is only $34 more than the common, with a basically 6 times less the edition sizes, right? So let's take a look at the rare. 98 editions available for purchase out of 500. A floor of 2.2k gems, and yeah, okay, it's got a little ways to 3k. And then let's look at the secret rare. 77 editions available for purchase with a floor of 15.4k. And yeah, we're not even gonna worry about that one, right? not yet, at least. So my current situation, I got 2k gems to work with. I sold some things, you know, and let's go back to the comic. So I got 2k gems to work with. So I got some decisions to make. I do want to increase my bag on this Amazing Fantasy. Like I said, I think this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. I mean, like, there's always opportunities. Like, odds are it might come back down. It might even go lower than this, but at this moment in time, I think this is an important time in history. So I got a couple decisions to make, right? Decision number one: do I buy uncommons, since it's basically the cheapest version of this comic? So the cheapest one is $343. If you look at the common is $200 more than the uncommon. The uncommon has 2,250 editions compared to the 6,000 editions of the common. So is the uncommon a sleeper play? I know people are buying the commons because it has the original cover, but will that stand over time? It's basically the same comic. It's just highlighting Spider-Man, right? It's the same comic on the inside. It's just, you know, only Spider-Man is colored in, which is basically highlights him and kind of emphasizes him, right? So the second thing I had to think about, I brought it up earlier, is that the rare only has 1,000 editions, right? 1k editions, and has a floor of 569 compared to the 6,000 editions of the common, and it's basically the same price. So the question is, why wouldn't I go for the more rare rare? You know, why would I pay for a common when I can get a rare, right? And then one more decision I need to make is, do I just go ahead and buy the ultra rare, right? With only 500 editions. It's basically a secret rare. Any other day it would be a secret rare, but since this is a very limited edition run, it's an uncommon or an ultra rare, right? I got 2k gems. If I absolutely had to, I can find the 200 gems to go ahead and make this purchase, but that would deplete my whole gem stack. And yeah, right? But I could also get like how many uncommons could I get for that much? 3, 6, 12, 18. I could get about like 5 uncommons for the price of one ultra rare, right? And I can get about like 4 commons for the price of one ultra rare. So like so many decisions. I'm trying to get the most bang for my buck, basically, right? We're looking at these as investments, whether they are or not. That's how we're treating them at this point in time. So basically, we're just trying to get the most bang for our buck. These are the things that I'm thinking about. These are the decisions I'm trying to make right now. Once again, could this be hyped up? Right? It's only one day after the drop. Could the common fall back to 400 or 300? Possibly. Will it? Time will tell. This comic has been hyped up for like nearly a year now, at least for the past 6 months. I mean, for good reason too, right? The real life version, the physical version, sold for like 3.6 million. What was it, like a 9.6 grade, 9.8 grade? And we're just translating that value to the NFT format, digital format. This is the first time this comic has ever been represented in NFT format, and it'll probably be the only time. And there's only 10K editions worldwide. So once the world really catches on to what's happening here, this could be a once in a lifetime opportunity, or we could be just blowing this out of proportion, and maybe it means nothing. Maybe it's just a digital reprint, means nothing, right? But time will tell. So we're here now, so we might as well make the choices and, place our bets and see how the future pans out. So I'm not gonna make my choice tonight, but I just wanted to show you guys the decisions that I'm trying to make right now, and that I think a lot of people are making. I think whales are still on standby. They haven't really struck yet. Like these whales, they're clever, right? They like to wait. They like to wait to see how things pan out. They might wait until the next big shiny drop. Who knows what that could be? Like maybe they drop Yoda on Saturday, and then they'll strike when everybody's looking left. They look right. So I think that's all I wanted to say. I didn't want to get too deep into here, just wanted to show you guys a couple of dilemmas, a couple of possibilities, a couple of sleeper plays that are out there. That uncommon, man, it keeps speaking to me, man. It's the cheapest one. I could get like 4 uncommons right now, no sweat. Man, let me show you guys my current bag just so you guys can also know the whole situation. So I do have 3 commons. I have a rare, and I have a 3-digit uncommon. So like I'm sitting pretty okay right now, right? But I'm just trying to get maybe a couple more just to be safe, because of course you want to sell some off in the future. People are speculating that the common could go to 1K, which is possible, very possible. Yeah. At any rate, just trying to plan for the future and set ourselves up. We are very early, and once more, I think this is an opportunity that we're gonna look back on and be like, "Are you serious? The Amazing Fantasy Common was at $500, and you were thinking about it. The uncommon was actually at $300, and you had a tough decision to make. Like, come on, bro." So just wanted to make this video, and I think I'll end it now because I'm repeating myself now, I think. So let's move on. One more scenario that I almost forgot about. Do I sell my Ultimate Fallout 4 Secret Rare for a ultra rare Amazing Fantasy 15, right? So the ultra rare Amazing Fantasy 15 has 500 editions. The Miles Morales Secret Rare has 600 editions. Miles Morales, this is the Jevic copy. This copy is the same version as the real life, Chase comic variant cover. So that has a lot going for it. Miles Morales, the future of Spider-Man. I think he has a movie coming up this year, unless it was pushed back. So yeah, like, do I just keep this one and just find another way, or do I sell this one and trade it for the Amazing Fantasy 15? That's another thing that I'm contemplating right now. If I go to Twitter, I took a poll and I asked people Let's find it. At the same price of 2K gems, which comic would you rather purchase? Amazing Fantasy 15 is currently winning with 72% of votes out of 180. So that's that. Let me see. I thought I had another poll going on here. I also asked if you got the Amazing Fantasy 15 comic on drop yesterday or bought one in the market, have you read it or have you started reading it? The votes are fairly even with people who read the comic and don't plan to or haven't yet. And then I think I got one more thing going on here. So if you were to only hold one asset long term, which would you choose? The ultra rare Vader or the common Amazing Fantasy 15? It looks like Vader is winning by 10%. I sold a Vader like 2 weeks ago, and I used that money to buy some of these comics. So I guess that's my decision right there. I'd rather hold these comics than the Vader. But yeah. So with that, I think we can finally move on. And that's the video, my friends. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. If you learned something or enjoyed the content, feel free to drop a like on the video and consider subscribing for more Veve content like this. So, just wanted to think out loud on video with you guys. I am definitely not an expert nor financial advisor. I'm learning just like you guys. So I just wanted you guys to see my current thought process, and I also wanted to look back on this in maybe 6 months time or a year's time and just see where my mind was at this current moment in time. Such is the advantage of documenting your NFT journey on video. But with that being said, allow me to repeat myself in saying that I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say is financial advice because I am learning just like you guys. I am just your friendly neighborhood genius. Sharing his thoughts and opinions on this most interesting app known as Veve. So take everything that you hear from me with a grain of salt, because things could change. And with that being said, if you would like to follow me on the Veve app, I have listed my Powerpuff Girls bubbles for 8.8 million gems. If you find her, you can find me, and I may add you back. So with that being said, thank you once again for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Until then, peace out and huddle strong, and remember to be like water, stay liquid. Later.